Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. So how are you all doing? I hope you're doing okay and keeping well and enjoying the day so far. So today's video we are doing a juicy Q&A, basically just to get to know me a little bit more. I feel like we talk about skincare all the time, which is not a bad thing. But do you know much about me? So yeah, I asked over on my Instagram any juicy questions that you have, and you didn't hold back. And yeah, if there are any questions that haven't been answered or you just want to know a little bit more about me, then please do leave a comment down below and I will happily answer that, as long as it's nothing rude or anything like that.
It's a family-friendly channel.
And so we'll just jump straight into it with a very juicy question I have here. So, the worst brand you have ever worked with. And I honestly have to say, I don't think there's a particular brand that is been a really bad experience that I've worked with. I'm very grateful that I've worked with numerous brands from all across the globe. Honestly, pinch me every single time. It's just honestly a dream come true. But there definitely have been some brands that have been more difficult to work with than others. Some are really easygoing. You can, be really creative in your brief and your whole concept. And then there are others that are really wanting to be very specific and sort of very like robot-like. And personally for me, that isn't what I'm about. I'm very sort of genuine, very honest, and I want my videos, especially sponsorships, to come across as natural as possible. And that's the thing with sponsorships and branded content, is that it can actually be really hard to come across as genuine and honest. Like a lot of times when even me, myself, when I'm watching videos, when I see ad or paid promotion, I'm just kind of like, oh, roll your eyes, especially when it's like function of beauty, hair care going across the rounds on YouTube. So I understand to that level that kind of ads can come across as, oh, they're just in it for the money, whereas I see it and I only take sponsorships and ads when I really am genuinely in love with the products, and I would use them on a consistent basis anyway. And especially with skincare, I really think it's so important to only take sponsorships and branded content if you have been using the products for quite a considerable amount of time, where you can show before and afters, or you can actually have a true valid experience and opinion on the products. And I know so many people that follow the same values as I do in terms of taking sponsorships and branded content. And for me as well, it's really about building a relationship and a trust with all of you, instead of just really being sort of money focused. Like, I am not really focused in the money. Of course, I would absolutely love YouTube to one day be a full-time job and really focus on creating content every single day. But yeah, for me, it's not about the money. It's just about really being passionate about talking about products that I love and that I have had experience with or bad experiences with. It really just goes down to that, and why I initially started a YouTube channel. And also, side note, when I asked for the juicy questions over on my Instagram, I said I'd do like a little get ready with me. However, when I was 3/4 away through with my routine this morning, I kind of was like, oh crap, I should have been filming this. So yeah, my products that I've used this morning at the start of the video. Anyway, moving on to another juicy question, and somebody's asked here, true thoughts about Paula's Choice. So I'm definitely thinking this is stemmed from a few stories that I did last week about an Instagram post that Paulas Choice UK did on retinol and applying it in the AM. And I'm definitely not on a hate train against Paula's Choice. It was just, I was very frustrated at the lack of evidence and the lack of scientific research that they failed to kind of account for and failed to inform their followers when claiming that you can use retinol in the AM. Like, it was just so narrow, not narrow-minded, but there just needed to be more information on that specific post, because certain retinoids can break down with the interference of light, especially sunlight, because that's, the biggest source of light. However, some retinoids are actually really photostable. So it really just was like, what are you kind of saying here? Like, what are you kind of saying? So yeah, I was kind of like a little bit frustrated with that Instagram post, because I just thought Paula's Choice UK were giving the impression that you can use retinols during the day, when it was kind of like really not given enough information on terms of allowing people who haven't really had the experience with retinols or retinoids to just think, oh, I've got a vitamin A here, and then I can use it in the day and also in the evening. But vitamin A isn't just retinol, it's tretinoin, it's retinaldehyde, it's adapalene, it's so many different things. And going back to Paulas Choice as a brand, it's definitely not a brand I would personally gravitate towards to. And I have tried their 2% liquid, 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, and I just really didn't see any improvement on my skin. I just thought it was a very overhyped product, for me personally anyway. And that is absolutely fine, because there are so many skincare products out there in the world that, you know, we're all not going to like the same thing, and we're all not going to have the same experiences of certain products for our skin. So yeah, it's just not really a brand that I would personally gravitate towards to, because the price points can be very far stretched. Yet they really do, I feel like they have a lot of the same ingredients, the same marketed products, but there's like 1,000,001 different variants when they all do the same thing. Moving on to another question, which is, what is my favourite SPF? I absolutely love the Garnier Ambre Solaire, the hyaluronic acid super UV one, and also the anti-dark spots and anti-pollution, like really fluid sunscreen. Like, they are so good and so affordable. I've also recently been loving the Eucerin Oil Control SPF, really great for my combination skin. It feels really lightweight, but it kind of still has that creamy texture, and it doesn't pill for me, and there's no fragrance in there, which is fantastic. And well, not that I'm against fragrance or anything like that, but yeah, sometimes it's really nice to not have a fragrance product. And also sunscreens that I really do purchase quite a lot is the Altruist Face Fluid, and also the Thank You Pharma Sun Project Water Cream. Like, oh, love it. And I've also been loving the Your Skincare like spray sunscreen, especially when I kind of am out and about and I just want to spray it and I don't want to, you know, put anything on my hands or anything like that. And then someone has asked, overhyped products that aren't good. So yeah, like I said before, skincare is so unique and so personal to each and every one of us. Like, there are products out there that can work really well for someone's skin, and they won't work well for me. Or yeah, vice versa really. Products that I love you might not love. So really it's all about trial and error, but definitely products that haven't worked for me that I've seen people love to the end of the earth is especially the Ordinary's Caffeine Solution plus EGCG. Like, that did absolutely zilch for me, and I just, yeah, and not that I had a bad experience in terms of it broke me out or I reacted to it, I just didn't get any results. And I used that product through thick and through basically, and I really did try my hardest to love that product, but yeah, nothing. And another product that I really just didn't see any result from is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA exfoliating toner. Like, I loved that smell of it, I loved sort of the texture, and yeah, just the whole consistency of that product. But I think maybe it was a bit too weak for my skin, especially with being kind of really not overly experienced with using chemical exfoliants. But yeah, I've got combination skin, I need something a bit more powerful than that. However, with saying that, I do love Glow Recipe products. I have tried quite a few of them now. I do love the niacinamide dew drops, just, you know, for that little dewy base, and also the Plum Pump Hyaluronic Acid Serum. That is really good. And also, yes, the Paulas Choice 2% Liquid Exfoliant. I honestly would not be lying if I said I saw this every single day on my Instagram feed or on someone's Instagram story. Absolutely no shade in them whatsoever. They absolutely love that product, that's fantastic. But for me, I'm just like, oh, I'm so good, that didn't work for me. So there's a question here which is, marry, FUCK, or kill, the Incalist, Versed, or CeraVe. So yeah, basically I know already which one I would kill, and that is Versed. Unfortunately, but not unfortunately. So when I tried Versed skincare, I'd probably say not well over a year, but yeah, over a year ago now, I really kind of didn't enjoy their products apart from their Dew Point Moisturising Gel Cream. That was a really good moisturiser, but I personally have not repurchased it, and I don't think I will, just because there are so many gel moisturisers out there that I'm currently trying and also want to try. But I just really kind of didn't like this fear-mongering the consumers and having a list on the back of their products saying we use the good and we lose the bad, basically. I'm not too sure if Verse are still using this marketing technique on their current products now. I know they have grown so much over the past year since I last tried them, with numerous products launched. But yeah, I really just would not, out of those 3 brands anyway, I just really would like to kill Verse. And definitely a brand that I would FC UK is CeraVe. So CeraVe is a brand where some products have been absolutely amazing for my skin, especially the salicylic acid cleanser, the salicylic acid cream, all of the cleansers basically, they're just so good. But for the instance like the hyaluronic acid serum, what else have I tried from there? What's their eye cream called? I can't remember, but yeah, yeah, those products were a bit like meh, a bit flat. And Mary obviously would be the ink list, because there are so many products out there that have been working for my skin so well. They're a great brand in promoting gender inclusivity and skin inclusivity, and yeah, just being so on their A game as a brand in general. However, obviously with saying that, in a marriage you do have, you know, your little arguments, your little fallouts, you do have your little lovers tiffs, and there have definitely been some products that I wouldn't repurchase and just haven't worked for my skin, but that is absolutely fine. It's what a marriage is like. And so we've got time for 2 more questions, and the second to last question is YouTube your main job? And putting it blankly, it absolutely isn't. No, I do have a full-time job where I work about 35 to 40 hours a week that have very different shift patterns. So I either get up at 4:30 in the morning and work until sort of mid-afternoon, or I start work at say 12 o'clock in the afternoon, like lunchtime, and then I don't get home till about 11 o'clock in the evening. One day soon, hopefully very soon, I wish YouTube would be my main job, or basically just skincare content creating. I absolutely love taking pictures and doing reels and just sort of really kind of being very creative in capturing skincare products. And yeah, and just if I could, I absolutely would upload onto YouTube at least 5 times a week, but I only do it twice a week because yeah, my other job gets in the way of that. Hopefully soon I will be able to make it my full-time job, and just yeah, that would be the absolute dream. And then the last question is your thoughts on Rob's, which is Mad About Skin brand, question mark. So Rob, if you guys don't know, but you probably would do if you're sat here watching me, is Mad About Skin. Rob is an absolute amazing, so down to earth, genuine guy. Like, he's so great, and he's absolutely killing it on YouTube right now, and he's soon to be launching his skincare line, which is very exciting. I'm so excited for him. I'm really excited just to sort of like test the products out and just see the formulation and see basically this brand develop into him, basically. So yeah, to answer that question, I'm really excited for him, and I hope it goes so well, the launch, and this brand can be something so special. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this little juicy Q&A video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon for a brand new video. See you later. Bye bye.